Hello and welcome guys to the week 2 battle of the PBAL. This week we're going up against the San Antonio Espurrs and the coach Collin. His link will be in the description below. I'm still having trouble with my citra, so this is another week of potato videos. Since Collin is in my division, I don't want to reveal what wasn't revealed in the battle, so I'm not gonna go over my team, like precisely what I brought, but you can see the mons there and then the moves during the battle. And Collin, he has a team consisting of a roster consisting of Celesteela, Larias, Suicune, RoUnD, Silvally, Dugtrio, Diancie, Mega, Leavanny, Skuntank, Snorlax, and Hitmonchan. Directly on team preview, I see that he brings the no Celesteela and no and the Leavanny, which I really didn't expect. The rest of the team was pretty much what I expected. I could have seen Rotom come or something like that. But let's get into the battle. So I decide to lead with oh my god, this focus is horrible. I decide to lead with my MeGa-PiDgEoT while he decides to lead with his Mega Diancie. So Jesus is on the field. And I just Mega Evolve and U-turn, as I know I outspeed the Diancie. Turn 1, I see nothing, no drawback in that. So I U-turn, I pivot out into my, into my Starmie here, while he clicks Diamond Storm. And as you can see, we eat that hit pretty well and get some recovery from leftovers. Here I believe I just click Scald. We'll see, I might be wrong as he switches into Suicune. And yeah, I click Scald. And I fortunately don't get the burn because I don't want to burn this week, and I rather toxic it with one of my other mons. He reveals to be leftovers as well, so here I decide to switch out because I won't do anything here. I go into my Jolteon, my Sonic, Super Sonic, as he reveals to protect. So I figure this is a standard protect, Calm Mind, Toxic, Scald or something like that, as he switches into Snorlax while I'm Thunderbolting in case he wanted to stay in, predicting me to predict him. And here he doubles out into Dugtrio to trap me as I go for the Volt Switch. And here I reveal my tech in running Baton Pass so I can get out of the Dugtrio trapping me. And going back into MeGa-PiDgEoT as he earthquakes and then switches out into Snorlax, as I know he's gonna switch out, so I U-turn myself to gain momentum. And I go into Bisharp to knock off the potential berry on the Snorlax, which it does have, as he earthquakes. And you'll see the earthquake does a healthy chunk. And here I decide to switch out because I think preserving my Bisharp is worth it, and go into the PidgeOT as I expect him to. Earthquake again. I U-turn for momentum in case he wanted to switch, and go right into my Mudstale here. as he body slams. And he doesn't get the paralysis, as you can see. Here I believe I set up the rocks. No, I just Earthquake to take out the Snorlax, yeah. Yeah, I just Earthquake the Lax to get rid of it and get my first KO of the game if I remember correctly. As he goes into Suicune. And here I click Toxic as I don't think I click Toxic because it's always nice to have the Suicune on a timer. And I felt like my Mudsteel had done what it was realistically going to check. It was going to check the Snorlax. And as you might have seen, my Mudsteel was misgened and was own tempo this game and not stamina. But yeah, it happens. And it won't matter in this game. After the Toxic doubles out into Believe Any as I Stealth Rock, as I'm just ready to sack this thing. Here I expect him to Sticky Web, and therefore I'm switching out into my PBAL to take advantage of the sticky webs and pressuring with the Hurricane afterwards, as he just goes for the raw Giga Drain. He of course switches out into the Suicune, while I'm just gonna fire off a Hurricane, I believe, because nothing takes 2 Hurricanes from his team other than MeGa-PiDgEoT at this point. I get the confusion, and yeah, he takes a little bit of toxic damage as well as heals something from the leftovers. I U-turn because I don't want to risk the roll and go straight into my Sonic, my Jolteon. I feel pretty comfortable right now in this position, as he unfortunately hits himself in confusion, which is unlucky for him but pretty lucky for me. So my Jolteon is still at full health, and I can easily take it out with a Volt Switch. So now he gets the momentum as I need to send out something. So I decide to go into my MeGa-PiDgEoT, which he doesn't have the greatest answers to at this point. He goes into Latias, and I hard switch, checking if he's Scarfed into my Mudsteel, which at this point is only Death Fodder, as he reveals the Thunder Wave. So he wanted to paralyze my Pidgeot. Here I just fire off another Toxic, I believe. Yeah, I Toxic as he switches into Levani. I'm thinking this time around he's definitely going to Sticky Web. But I feel like going into... I feel like keeping the Mudsteel as a sack and going into my Darmanitan. Darmanitan is a great play in case he... Yeah, and he reveals Hidden Power. Probably Ice for the MeGa-PiDgEoT. I didn't want to take the Sticky Web, so I know I outspeed with U-turn and KO the Levani, revealing my Life Orb. And just go into my PBAL again, which he doesn't have the best answers to. And as I know the Latias isn't Scarf, I can just U-turn out on it safely and do a healthy chunk, like 20%, and go into my beautiful Mudsteel, which I've been willing to sack for a long while right now, as he psychics and doesn't quite pick up the KO this turn, but he will definitely kill it the coming turn with a psychic, as he just finishes off my Mudstale here with another psychic. I go into my Jolteon here, revealing my C Signal Beam, Savage Spin Out Jolteon, Savage Spin Out Supersonic Speed Cocoon thingy to KO the Latias and putting him down to only 2 Pokemon, the MeGa-PiDgEoT and his... I get the crit, but the crit didn't matter, because I know that this move was supposed to KO. And he go into the MeGa-PiDgEoT, and I Volt Switch. I expect him to Rock Polish or something like that. So I go into my, as he Rock Polishes, as I go into my Starmie here. And I know I can live any hit because I'm pretty bulky. And he decides to Mega Evolve to maximize his chances of KOing me, but he needs to get a crit to get rid of this Starmie, as he Moonblasts and gets the special attack drop. But fortunately we get the KO with Scald still, and hang on with a Slither of health, as he sends out his Dugtrio as his last Pokemon. And I'm just gonna let him KO my Starmie, because I can't switch, and I'm just clicking Scald in case he does something else. And in case KOs my Starmie, he reveals the Life Orb. I go into my Bird Jesus to claim the last KO, as he reveals Sucker Punch. Does more than I expected, as I finish him off with Hurricane. And that is a clean 4-0 victory versus Collin and the San Antonio Espurrs. I apologize for the potato quality. I'm filming on my phone again, as Citra doesn't really cooperate with me. And well, go check out my opponent. His stuff is in the description below. We're now 1-1. Let's see if we can continue the win streak next week versus the Vancouver Volcaronas and Coach Bloody. Until then, don't forget to dislike the video, unsubscribe from the channel, and block the channel. Sventon signing out. Peace.